We're back from the mission. Let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it. Back at it once again. Once again from the ship. Imagine that. Imagine dragons. So, also that. How's it going, Evelyn? Welcome on in. And also, how's it going? The thingy, the Hudson. Hopefully doing okay, man. Thank you for the look. Okay. So, in between streams, earlier we had one against this fight. We won against him. He's now done, dusted. Okay. I've recorded it, so do not fear. We have got footage. We have got footage. But yeah, we just beat him. It was really underwhelming. When we defeated him, there was nothing really. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, that actually might have been something. Actually, might have been something. Wait a minute. Better not be a final boss something. Better not be a final boss something. Okay, I'm interested now. I didn't realize that this was it. And then in the background.
Lord brother, I'm going to be a god.
Okay.
If we honor our part of the vow,
Nicholas.
promise me you'll be my consort.
Obviously, Mikola.
I'll make the world a gentler place.
Okay. That's the memory. Circlet of Light. Praise for the Elden Ring. Wait, so that's interesting. Sorry. That's really interesting. So Circlet of Light. Is that gonna be the thing magic? So from getting that first ring, does that technically open up anything else to us? Do you have any more memories? Memories by chance? That we can like nab? That's really cool. I'm kind of thinking now, like, is there any more? Also, what does this do actually? Does this give us like a lot of? This is a ton of immunity. It really does not get. There you go. Slightly boosts it. The circle was the very foundation upon which Mikola's Age of Compassion would be built, should it ever come to pass. It has become. Wait a minute. The circle of light which adorned Mikola's head has returned in divine aspect. It has begun to fade into nothingness. That is really cool. That is really, really cool. So, okay then, so yeah, obviously we've beaten him now. I didn't even realize that was a memory. There is still this one scene though between Milena and obviously Rodan that wait a minute, Milena and Rodan memory. Because I remember there was this one scene, um, of them both fighting. But I don't know. Or is this just generally the? Or is it generally something else? Because I don't know. I just feel like there was a point. There was a point to it. Um, that's just all the Radahn fight. So unless there's a specific memory or quest line we need to unlock for that memory to exist. Um, because yeah, basically, I just remember obviously seeing that. There is so much. Wait a minute, Milena the Severed versus thingy cinematic scene official footage from the is the trailer presentation. Okay, I see. I see what it is. So it's actually the trailer Fair enough. Fair. Now I'm starting to understand it. Now I'm starting to understand it. Coolio. Well, if that's the case, then there we go. That makes sense. Okay, so that's not technically a memory then. It's technically something. But no, though, yeah. So we've done all that. I'm pretty happy with this. We can go ahead and upgrade ourselves a little bit more now, I'm guessing. But yeah, I guess that'll be us now done with Elden Ring. Let's go ahead and just chuck into something. We're gonna chuck it into vigor, so we have 52 on each, because 7's a nice number. There we go. If only I had a little bit more health to find this guy, that would have been really helpful. So yeah, we end this profile out on 70 hours and 57 minutes. Very, very cool. Now, what I wanted to do is that we're going to have this on in the background as a nice ambiance. But essentially, one thing I was planning on doing yesterday, but then didn't get around to doing it because of the fact that we were fighting a boss for 3 hours, was I wanted to kind of recap the whole journey. I wanted to recap the whole journey of the FromSoft games, because obviously this has been like we've obviously been playing now since the start to finish, and we fought so many bosses over that time. So what I thought was that today we'll make a tier list of every single boss I fought up until this point. So, how's it going, Nintendo? Welcome on in, man. So I've got a little bit of tier list here. And also, how's it going, full crap? Welcome on in, man. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I thought, yeah, we'll do a bit of a tier list of all the bosses we fought up until this point. Some of these I have not fought. Some of these I have not fought, or I may have skipped over, something of the sort. But we're just gonna go through. We're just gonna go through and see. There's a bit of a list. We fought a lot of bosses over our time, but this basically covers Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring Shadow, and also the Tree DLC. Doing all right, good, dude. Thank you. How are you? We're not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. We've just finished off Dark Souls. Well, Elden Ring now. So we're now gonna be getting onto our tier lists, which we didn't get around to doing yesterday. So yeah, it's honestly gonna be pretty fun. So, let's start off things then. Yeah, you beat Corn, so that calls for a yippee! Oh yeah, I should probably mention. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and show you guys actually how I fought him. Sorry, I really do apologize. I really do apologize. I didn't actually show you the footage of me fighting him. You saw for 5 minutes? Yeah, of course I am. Of course I am. Especially now. Especially now, I'm done. I was really concerned, but yeah, I definitely am. Definitely now. But there we go. Let me go ahead and show you the guys how I fought him though. It was earlier. Let's go ahead and get on the video player before we go into the tier list. Let's go to we'll go to desktop tab capture for this one because I think that'll probably be better. And then we're gonna take this up to here, and there we go. So I've been looking while I do some Minecraft, but while I do some Minecraft, no issues, man, no issues. Okay, I hope you have a great time playing some of that Minecraft, but no though. So starting us off, this is how I started my gameplay earlier. So basically, it was today at around about 4. Well, I obviously started the gameplay around about that point. Can we get some? It was very low. Yeah, I tend to have my gameplay quite low when I'm playing. I have my gameplay quite low when I'm playing, just because of the fact that it's Jesus. There you go. There you go. So that should be everything, hopefully. But yeah, so basically what happened was that I kind of kept the same strategy. I died a good few times. We were able to get him quite low on our first go. Even getting quite low on our first go, then obviously died as per usual. It took us about 40 minutes or so. So and also yeah, in between though, I went ahead and I thought that maybe it would be a good idea for us to go ahead and just and like level up my character, but then I realized, wait a minute, I have to farm 18 of these birds, roughly so, to do one level. No, I'm not doing that. So they will do one level, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not sure I just keep on going. So obviously we went to upgrade ourselves, and we did a bunch more times. But then around about here, what I started doing was that I instead started basically having our mimic be summoned later into the fight. I'll be uploading this supercut to YouTube anyway, so it's fine. But I then thought, okay, do you know what? Instead, what we'll do is I will start summoning our mimic more later into the fight, because then by that point he will have full health. So you can see by there, obviously, this time wasn't successful at all. It's really difficult because obviously trying to find a point to actually summon him in. I'm going back, sorry. So there we go, we carry on. And I believe, yeah, okay, this is the fight. So there we go. So basically, this is the fight that kind of we end up on. So ultimately, we were at level 163. The fight lasted a good solid few minutes. But it basically follows that same. Kind of formula. Just kind of trying to solo him myself, finding a point to kind of kill him on, and then obviously going to do some heals. Pretty much standard. Oh yeah, I'd actually died on that one. Oh wait, there you go then. Oh, it wasn't that phase then. It wasn't that phase. It was. Oh wait a minute. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm going back myself. Bruh, sorry. Obviously fight. Blah 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 blah. So instead of waiting then to go into a second phase to summon the mimic, I started summoning the mimic later, which just by this point was great. It was later into the second phase, or the first phase, that I'll go ahead and summon him. So now he's at full health. We done a full-on double whammy between each other. Me and him, we full-on double whammied the big man. Okay. Obviously, he's getting off a lot of hits for us. Really tricky. Yeah, and then what we'll do is I'll kind of let this play out if I can. Can I just leave this play out? Or if I just go like this, there we go. That should be able to go full screen. And hopefully at some point then it'll go away. There we go. So, you can kind of see how everything is just mental. But I still have some heals left. And I'm still at half health. And this is what I was saying, like, all we needed was that one opportunity. I said it's large, but all we needed is that one opportunity where he was focusing on the mimic, low on health. And I'm essentially, well, obviously we can get in some good hits. No, he does this again. Oh, wait a minute, was this the same fight? No, wait a minute, sorry, was one fight, sorry. One fight. Sorry, one fight. Sorry. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, this was the fight we done on, okay? Don't even worry about it. Yeah, on that one, he just absolutely nuked us. Sorry. So he carried on. Done a bit of that action. Now, again, we full on double whammied him. So, and obviously our mimic was a little bit more kinder for us now. In this phase, it's obviously he was actually doing some damage. He actually healed a little bit later on, which is good to see. So he had like a lot of heals to help us out with. Then obviously we went through here. Have this boss man do his thing. He picks him up. We already have full health, luckily. I didn't want to use my the flasks. And then try to time it right so that he'll be hittable. I was able to dodge that, thankfully. In this point, we only had one more Crimson Tears. Now, this is when things got a little bit spicy. So, obviously, what I started to realize is that we need to actually just run away. And luckily, with the Mimic Tear, it helped us out since he was focusing on him. Now, this was perfect because, again, this was what we needed. This is what we needed. And he done a double whammy as well. And there we go. So, yeah, he helped us out there massively. And obviously, this is my genuine reaction then, afterward. See if I can try and leave myself. Oh my god. Yeah. This fight is such a pain in my ass. Oh my god. Okay, so that was a strat then. That was a strat. Okay. I had to take a breather. Oh, we're done now with this game. Oh, we're done now with this game. To be fair, don't get me wrong, that fight was fine and all, but my god. That guy required some skill, and basically you getting yourself maxed out. Yeah. Yippee! That was actually unintentional. Wait, is it anything? Let's say yippee, yippee, but back-to-back yippies. Back-to-back yippies. Or am I just here, just like, happy that I won and now I'm done? Yeah, the only thing we had was a memory. Right. Is it just... You don't have the right, you don't... Therefore, no god ahead. Wait, so... Is that it? Uh-huh. Guess it's a memory. There's no, like, ending cutscene? Oh, though, and then that piece off. Yeah, so that was another route we could have gone down, is that we could have gone by here. And essentially have it so that we are stealthy to kill him. Yeah. But I didn't want to do that. No. So basically, what we could have done there is that we could have just used the Mimic's Veil, and then kind of try to sneak around him, and then obviously in the second phase, then we can actually get him into the wall. We can get him into the wall. He'll just fall off the map. But I didn't want to do that for the final one. We already kind of done that cheese for Milena anyway. But yeah, she's one epic ending. Honestly, it was. And sorry I wasn't able to do it on stream, but it just I you guys saw my pain here. You guys saw my pain, okay? You saw the pain I went through. However, though, yes. What I do want to do now, though, is okay. I also want to go ahead and just do this, do that. There we go. Is I want to go ahead and I want to go ahead and now do a bit of a tier list of all the bosses we fought so far. In this whole franchise, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna follow the list and just see and just gravitate toward whatever happens. Because my life, we've been playing this game for like 3 years now, for like almost 3 years now, so I want to rank them. We may have to have another page though up just to remind myself about what the boss was. Because I can't actually remember a lot of the time what these guys even were. So for example, the Adjunctor, it rings a bell, but the Adjunctor rings a bell, but so obviously we're starting off with Demon Souls. Let's go for the tier list. I have to do some work, so I'll be lurking. No issues, man. No issues. Have a great lurk, G. Have a great lurk. But it's okay. It's okay though. So the Adjunctor though, where was that? Oh, the Adjunctor. No, wait. Oh, it was him from Demon Souls. The big old man with yeah, with obviously the that on his side. Yeah, he was average. You had to kind of use your bow on him, which was annoying. Especially in Demon Souls, you didn't have a lot to actually work with there. Armored Spider. I remember the first time I actually fought the Armored Spider. It was really funny. It was really funny. I just kept on dying. I kept on dying, so... Ooh, tier list. Yeah, of course. Of course it's going to be tier list, Evelyn. Of every single boss fight that we've fought throughout the Dark Souls series, so... We got a few of them. We're starting off with Demon Souls. So Armored Spider, I remember it being really. I kind of just died a bunch at the first because I didn't understand what his moves were, and this was coming out of uni for the first time as well. So, this was my first kind of introduction back to the franchise from playing Dark Souls 2. Um, I don't know where's Tia. I don't know, but they're hot. Um, I don't know, but they hot. There we go. Good idea. Good idea. Good idea, G. Okay, we're gonna make that. We're gonna make that red. I know, but they are. Okay, no Armored Spider though. I'd say as a fight, he was pretty average. He's a pretty average fight. It was just funny. I just died a bunch to him. Diddy Colossus. Um, I got him pretty quickly. Honestly, he was a very dirty man. Dragon God. Okay, Dragon God was interesting. Appreciate it. God, get that W. Well, to be fair, we could put him into heart there, but the Dragon God. He was. I just died to him a bunch. He's obviously one of those scripted fights. He's one of those scripted fights. Which kind of got annoying after a while if I just kept because you have to really be specific with his hitbox. But I would say average as well. Flame Lurker, now Flame Lurker was kind of fun. I died a bunch to him, but I put him into good tier for the time being. Obviously, these are subject to change. Boo's Idol, average, yeah. Leechmonger. Oh no, he was annoying. I didn't like him. He was annoying to fight. He just kept on throwing stuff at you, and you couldn't get away. You couldn't get away, man. Maiden Astria. I can't choose that boss to be fair. There's a way to cheese it. Where basically you kind of gotten her soldier or whatever. I can't remember her whatever. Um, you kind of get stuck. You kind of get stuck on like a ledge, and you can't go any more forward. So I just kind of went back and forward and just beating him like that. It was really actually, yeah, it was pretty much straightforward to be fair. Now man-eaters, man-eaters. Oh my god. Where's the trash annoying? No, wait a minute. Where's the bugged? No, where's the bugged tier? No, we haven't bugged tier. Nah, we haven't bugged tier. That even if that's just specifically for them, they're gonna be green. No, that's something else. Where's bugged? They are more than just boring. They are quite annoying. But they are just full on bugged. Where are they? Man-eaters, bugged. They just kept on. Oh, it was so annoying to fight. It's such a long fight as well, but they just kept on going back and forth all the time. They kept on going back and forth all the time, man. It was really frustrating because, like, their AI would kind of bring them back out of the arena. It would kind of bring them back out of the arena. Um, and then like, and then you just kind of end up being like, okay. So you kind of have to wait for them to come back in, and then it'll hit you and go back out again, and then basically you'll just go ahead and be like, okay, well they're gonna knock off the edge and insta-kill you. Ugh. God damn. Remind me to buy myself DSC for B-Day. Honestly, Dark Souls, yeah, no, I'm not getting Sekiro. It's too, so yeah. To be fair, I can understand. Don't worry about it. Sekiro is massively expensive. But Dark Souls 3 though, definitely. I will massively go ahead and suggest it. I think out of any Dark Souls game, obviously you got Elden Ring and Sekiro, which I highly recommend. I highly recommend Elden Ring. No, not Elden Ring, Sekiro. But yeah, it's you can only get it on sale. Otherwise, you ain't getting it. I had to get myself the physical disc, which to be fair, I kind of prefer anyway. Old Hero. What was Old Hero? Old Hero Demon Souls. Can't remember. Oh, he was him. Oh, he was the blind man. It's pretty boring. Didn't really. I can't even remember. Old King. He was good. Oh no, Flame Lurker though. Flame. It could Oaking Land. Yeah, it was good. By that point though, to be fair, like I kind of spammed these grass or whatever they are, which basically gives you loads of souls. So I was able to just kind of well beef them the first time, but yeah, Flame Lurker. Yeah, I think they kind of a lot. They're good fights. They're good fights. Old Monk. Uh, Old Monk just used to backstab you. And this was really frustrating some at times. I'd say kind of annoying. Like I think to be fair, I would say it's annoying. It's boring. It's boring just getting backstabbed all the time because like it's like come on. Also penetrating. Let me remind myself. Anyway, I shall look till you decide to play Lords of the Fallen. No issues, no issues. Just no. I'm having a breakdown from Souls like for a hot minute. Okay, I got some things I need to get on with. Penetrator. That wasn't too bad actually. Wait a minute. What's happening? What's happening on console? What happened to my music? Oh, it went into rest mode. That's why. My console went into rest mode. That would make sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to make sure then I keep it on. So yeah, penetrator. It was quite. What was the name? Penetrator. Yeah, yeah, that's a boss. It's called the penetrator. Average. Yeah, average. Average fight. Phalanx. I know, honestly. It's a great time. It's a great time we live in. Good time we live in. Uh, Phalanx. What is him? Oh, it was him. He was the first fought. He was the first boss fight you fought. He was a bit yeah, he was pretty boring. He was just a bit of a rollover. Storm King. Now Storm King was pretty cool. No, but then that's a fight though. As a fight though, wasn't really cool. As a fight though, he wasn't really cool. Um, so I'm turning this up a little more. Turn this up a little more. So I'd say average as well. Like, it was a very cool fight. But then you kind of just... I think his scenery kind of keeps him an average. Tower Knight... Oh, I remember Tower Knight, man. To be fair, Tower Knight was actually kind of decent, actually. I wouldn't mind fighting Tower Knight again. I wouldn't mind fighting Tower Knight again. True Alliance. Well, we just... Well... I don't know, G, but it's just... It's pretty just straightforward. You just kind of kill him. Vanguard Demon. Alright, we got a huge list to go through. Vanguard Demon. Oh yeah, him. Eh. I'll probably put him down as boring. Oh, I kind of actually annoying. Yeah, put him as boring. Just, I kind of dodged in my first roll. I didn't even realize he was a boss. A Taurus. Oh no, a Taurus. So now we're getting into Dark Souls 1. So there's all the Demon Souls boss fights. It was pretty straightforward, to be fair, Demon Souls anyway. So it wasn't really much. It wasn't really much in terms of that. So a Taurus. So that's the wolf, is it not? A Taurus. Him. I can't remember fighting him. Now this is really getting into my like old. This is really getting into my old like my memory capsules. Did we even fight him? Oh my god, that's actually a boss fight we haven't fought. So a Taurus, not there we go. I didn't fight a Taurus, I don't think, because I think that was an optional area in the end. That was an optional area in the end, so I never really got around to doing it. Okay, Gramps, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I can't remember I can't remember everything from Dark Souls 1. Okay, it was like 2 years ago. I beating that game. So 2 years ago was a long time, man. Okay, it's a long time ago. Asylum Demon, yeah, it's boring. Bed of Chaos. Yeah, I would say annoying. I'd say annoying. It just there was nothing good about that fight. It was just you just running across this field of goddamn pooness. It just wasn't cool. Bell Gargoyles. I'd say average. Do you think no, actually I'd say good. I'd say Bell Gargoyles are good because they were obviously your first fight into the Dark Souls series. And honestly they were there's been worse. There's generally been worse fights. Honestly. So I'd say that. Capra Demon. Annoying. No, I say boring. No, I say annoying. I didn't like Capra Demons. Because where you fought him as well, where you fought him was in this really enclosed space, and all of his attacks were just really like AoE, kind of fast and quick. It just really wasn't good. And the thing is that it's Dark Souls 1 as well. You're dealing with that type of jank, which isn't ideal. Isn't ideal at all. So, Ceaseless Discharge. Now, you thought the Penetrator was bad. Ceaseless Discharge. Ceaseless Discharge, that's a fight. I'd say it was decent. It wasn't a bad fight. It was interesting. What the hell, yeah. It was just this huge lava magma mofo that just done a bunch of damage. Done a bunch of damage. It was funny. Centipede Demon. I actually looked up, basically, no, I looked up, I can't hit my recommendations, the hitbox for a lot of these bosses. And the Centipede Demon was kind of there as, like, really janky. It just was pain. But it wasn't pain in that sense. I think it was just average. I think I kind of got through them quite quickly in that case. Demon Fire Sage. Yeah, I've gone through him relatively okay. It wasn't nothing like, it was nothing substantial. It was kind of boring, I guess, in that case. Four Kings. That actually was pretty cool. It was pretty good. Great even? I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe great would be a good one actually. Maybe great would be probably a good place to put them because I actually didn't mind them. They were kind of an interesting fight for Dark Souls 1 and probably one of the best ways to put it. Again, and especially where you find them as well. They're a pretty cool fight, honestly. They're a pretty cool fight. Yeah. Gaping Dragon, average. Average. In fact, I can't put them as yeah, I'll put them as average. Average fight. Gwendolyn. 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 I quickly to remind myself what that is. Or who they are. So I can remember. Gwendolyn Dark Souls 1. Oh, so you fight her in there. Yeah, she kept on running away. I never really kind of felt anything toward it. Yeah, I guess average. In fact, I kind of think of it as kind of boring to be fair, because obviously she just kept on spellcasting you. Gwyn. I can't deny that's kind of peak. Yeah, Gwyn was a sick fight. And one fight that I felt so proud of when I beat him. That's when everything started becoming numb. After this point, everything started becoming numb. So yeah, I'd say yeah, definitely peak. Maybe I think yeah, peak. Peak gameplay. Not gonna lie. Although I don't remember much, I might go back and also we're gonna be going back and playing them anyway. So, well, at least maybe Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. Sorrow, how's it going? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing okay, man. I'm coming in with that check-in as well. Let's go. Also, Iron Golem. Yeah, he was fine. Fine one. We're doing a tier list of all the bosses we fought throughout the Dark Souls franchise. From sub franchise. Let's go. Very sloppy. What do you mean very slow? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Now, this is when Calamite. Calamite? Now, I don't think I actually fought him. No, we didn't fight him. That was one of the bosses I never actually got around to doing. But then when I was in the Platinum run, I didn't actually know that he was there, so... Oh, Sleepy. Okay. Okay, oh. Jesus, that's what I was saying then. Like, sloppy. Are you okay? But well, at least we're coming up to the weekend, so tomorrow's Friday, so one more day left. Hopefully you don't have much to do, but hopefully work's been okay though, at the very least. And also we have Manus. Manus is... I can't remember him. I can't remember Manus. Wait, no, I didn't fight Manus because I have heard that a lot of people can consider him one of the most toughest boss fights to do, and we never go around. Yeah, we didn't fight Manus. No. So, haven't fought any of these guys from Dark Souls 1. Moonlight Butterfly, pretty boring. Kind of annoying actually trying to get to that place. Yeah, I have like one last one tomorrow, but damn, I feel like damn. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Well, just I think the only thing I can say then is to try and take it easy the best way you can. If you got one more tomorrow, then at least then, well, at least then, you have the weekend to look forward to. So, also coming out with that full rate of watch time, my G, absolute legend, absolute legend. Nito, Nito Dark Souls 1. Nito Dark Souls 1. Oh, it was him. To be fair, yeah, I guess he was average as well. Nito was also kind of average, I think. Um, he just kind of did a lot of damage, but he was kind of cool as well, though. So yeah, I can kind of see him. I can see him there. Ornstein and Smo though. Ooh, that is peak gameplay. That is some peak. I would say, yeah, against especially Ornstein when you defeat Smo. It's that was like the last memory I have of that game was just defeating that other version of the fight where like he becomes big and just like does long range. Oh, sick. You're like crazy right now. Well, my G, you might have to start getting yourself ready for bed. That's the case. I wouldn't want to. Oh wait, me. No, make me yawn. Ah. Oh, oh, yawn enough. Come on, man. What do this to me? What do this to me? Reminding me after yawn is. Reminding me after yawn is. Oh, cool, man. So yeah, pinwheel. Pinwheel. I'm not entirely sure actually. Did I fight him? I don't think I fought him. It must have been a mandatory boss or something. Oh no, I know him. Yeah. That was yeah. Born. Yeah, born. By the way, you finished the game or you ranked them while you play it? Oh no, literally, I finished Elden Ring now. I finished Elden Ring now. So we're basically recapping the past 3 years of me fighting bosses. So yeah, we're kind of on Dark Souls 1 at the moment. We're going to Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and then obviously Elden Ring. So we got a few more to go through. Priscilla was average. She was a decent fight. Cool. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. We do that. We keep it there. I got brain lags. You got brain. Don't even worry about it. Brain lags. We all need a bit of brain lags now and again. What's that? What's that guy? I can't even see what that guy is. Can we like save him? No. I can't even see what that is. Guardian, something Guardian. Guardian. Oh no, him. Sanctuary gone. There he is. No, no, for him. No, for him. So, I've got a lot of Dark Souls 1 bosses I haven't fought yet, so do bear with me on that one. And also, so Seath. He was kind of cool. Kind of epic. It was yeah, epic fight, I guess, but then he kind of one-shots you. I liked his music. I think they're good. He was a good fight. I didn't mind him. I know that obviously he wasn't like anything extravagant, but he was. I'd say he's above all these other guys, at the very least. Sif. Eek. Sif, my boy. We love him. We love Sif. We love Sif. He's a lovely dog. I'm sorry that I had to kill you though. Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Stray Demon. Stray Demon, what's up? What about this guy? Oh yeah, Stray Demon. Yeah, that's just him. Yeah, I'd say again similarly quite. I'd say yeah, kind of boring-ish. Yeah, I'd say kind of boring. It's kind of straightforward, isn't he? Taurus Demon. Bugged. They are just these. Actually, no. To be fair, I wouldn't say they're bugged. No, not on the same means as man. Man eaters are like their own. Nah. I think I have to probably put them into annoying. They're more annoying than bugged. Like, Taurus demons were just like frustrating to deal with. I didn't even fight them. I didn't kind of even fight them. So. Obviously, I remember there's one point where after you've defeated the Ceaseless Discharge, you can actually run up to get his coin or get his ring that's really needed. But you have to go through this huge field of Taurus demons to get there, and yeah, you have to kind of like dodge and weave the whole time. I basically just dodge and weave the whole time. So okay, now let's have a look. There's another guy. Ava? Oh, that's Dark Souls 2. Oh, Dark Souls 2. Okay, now we're into Dark Souls 2 territory. Okay, now that fight wasn't that bad, actually. That fight wasn't that bad, actually. It was quite cool. It was quite cool. Basically, it was just like a frosty lion, essentially. It was a bit annoying at first, but then obviously, like, not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby of a boss fight at all. Aldia? Aldia Dark Souls 2. I think that's how you name it. What? Aldia boss fight in both endings, no issue. We definitely have to go back. We definitely have to go back to these games. I never fought. I don't think I fought you before. No, I don't think I fought you. No, I have no recollection of you of fighting now. So go ahead and put that one. Ancient Dragon. We didn't actually fight the Ancient Dragon in the end. I kind of just left it. I didn't want to tackle it. So that was an intentional leave. I didn't want to fight him. But at that point, I was really done with the game. So I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna keep on top of that. Belfry Gargoyles. I need to remind myself about this fight. Belfry Gargoyles for the most. for the most thingamajig thingamajigs. Oh wait, that was the one where they kind of like. Oh, I remember this fight. No, I remember this fight. They just summoned a bunch of them. I would say they're average. They weren't bad, but they were average. Compared to the first gargoyles, like you can't really beat them. Can't really beat them. Blue Smelter Demon. Oh, Blue Smelter Demon. I need to remind myself about that fight. Blue Smelter Demon. Oh wait, Blue Smelter Demon. I didn't actually realize. I didn't even get to him. Did we even fight him? No. Did we? Did we fight him? I don't remember that. I don't remember that area at all. DLC boss strategy, yeah, Blue Smelter Demon. No, we didn't fight him. I fought the red one, but I didn't fight that one. Covetous Demon, yeah, that one was just kind of boring. He was just big old man. Dark Lurker. I remember his fight. His fight was actually pretty cool. Dark Lurker was actually not that bad, to be fair. I can't say no. Okay, Dear Dark. No, I don't think I fought that guy. Dear Duke Frida. Frida. Did we fight him? No, I think we actually did. I got a feeling I did. Yeah, no, I remember now. I remember. That was over there, but I'm not sure. It was a bedtime, so no issues to go, man. No issues, man. Thanks so much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, he was pretty average. We're just doing a tier list of all the bosses we fought up until this point, so very, very cool. Yeah, I put him as average as well. He was a pretty average fight. Some of the bunch of these boys. Demon of Son. Demon of Son. Demon of Son. Oh, it was him. Oh, he's kind of annoying, actually. Well, it wasn't annoying to the point that, like... Yeah, I think it was boring more than anything else. Dragon Rider. Good. Average. Yeah. He existed. Elena. Let's go ahead and try and make sure I remember which one this is. Elena. Dark Souls 2. A DLC though, which I don't think I ever got to. No. I definitely didn't do it. Definitely didn't do it. Yeah, we got. I'm kind of making this a list of bosses that we haven't fought yet, and a lot of them coming from Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1. What is that name? I don't even know. Don't even know what that is. Wait a minute, what's that? Executioner's Chariot, I think. Executioner's Chariot. No, annoying. I don't even need to remember. He was annoying to fight. Basically, you had to just run around this field. Yeah, not even a chance. Flexile Century. He was pretty average, actually. I would say he's pretty on the good side of things. As a boss fight, he's quite dynamic, which I quite liked. So I would say that. Fume Knight, excellent. Not peak, but excellent. Because he just, I don't know, his boss fight was just really cool. But nothing memorable, but it's like, yeah, I'd say excellent. Maybe even great even. Probably say great, actually. I don't think excellent, so but then Fume Knight, it's a bit of I wouldn't say it's on the same level as the Four Kings though, because obviously Fume Knight it did take me like my first try to beat him, but he was quite dynamic as a Dark Souls 2 boss. So yeah. Wait, what? Gang robbers? Gang robbers, Dark Souls 2. Oh, those. Oh, yeah, I've fought them before. No, I don't remember. I don't remember them. Oh, um, I'm four, I guess. I've never done them. How's it going, Crow? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're doing tier list of all the bosses we fought up until this point. It's great. Giant Lord. Giant Lord from Dark Souls 2. I'd say he's average. He was fun. I know that he was average. I think in the arena that he was in was pretty cool as well. So, Glass Knight. Glass Knight Dark Souls 2. Ooh, that's an interesting one. He kind of had the summon thing going on, and I'd say he was kind of interesting as well. Like, I'd say, as a boss fight, he was quite interesting. I didn't mind him. Guardian Dragon, though. Guardian Dragon, I'd say, is also quite good. He wasn't that bad, actually, to be fair. Ivory King. Is the Ivory King essentially... No, he's not Sir Lone. No, that's somebody else then. I keep on hearing Ivory King for some reason. Then I hear Thingamajig, but no, that's not him. Ivory King. No, actually. Interesting. No, we didn't fight him in the end. I remember basically going into the DLC, getting into that arena with him, because obviously that's in like the snowy area. But then after a few attempts, I basically just said no, I didn't want to play against him. Fascinating, man. Honestly, I can't miss a good few guys on these bosses. Jesus. Also, Last Giant, I'd say is good, relatively good. He was fine. He was fine. I didn't mind him. Lost Sinner. Lost Sinner. Lost Sinner. Dark Souls 2. Him. Ooh, to be fair, a great fight. It was a great fight. Honestly, I can't deny him. I can't deny he was a great fight. It was fun. He was interesting and he was just like, he was tricky, but he was fun in the end when I didn't want to rip my head off. Lud and Zeldin. I don't think this is one way forward either. No. No, I haven't fought that one either. Mytha, average. Lysandra. Lysandra. Oh, her. Oh yeah, she's at the end of the boss fight arena. Yeah, she's average, I guess. She had a lot of spells, and you can get cursed, and you can just die. Yeah, average. Older Dragon Slayer. Old Dragon Slayer. There's a lot of Dark Souls 2 bosses. Jesus Christ. There's even Funko Pops of him. Jesus Christ. Oh, it was him. Oh, I was really disappointed. When I fought him, I was like, wait a minute, this is a knockoff. This is a knockoff of my boy. But he was average though. Never really kind of felt much toward him. I felt kind of much toward him. I just kind of felt like he was a knockoff of my of the man, the myth, the legends. That's my no, Ornstein. Yeah, I like Ornstein. Ornstein was nicer. Old Iron King. So he was another scripted. He was another scripted fight. Old Iron King. But basically the red smelter demon which he was. Oh no! No! That's not the right. No, Old Lion King. No! I know now what we're talking about. Okay, I know now what we're talking about. That's not demons over here. Old Lion King. I would say I didn't mind him. I didn't mind him. He was kind of fun. The real up to his boss fight was a bit annoying at first, but actually, I would say it was fun. It was fun to fight against. I guess as a big boy. As a big boy, I'm kind of thinking maybe we go and chuck up the ceaseless discharge up to here as well because that's actually kind of a fun fight as well. But there's a little more jankier, so I kind of felt like the old Iron King kind of did when the ceaseless discharge did, but kind of better. So we also have Prowling Magic? Oh, Prowling Manus. No, Prowling Manus. There we go. Prowling Manus. Huh? No, I don't think we fought that. I don't think so anyway. Prowling Manus. So that's the same guy that we didn't fight in the first time. Father of the Abyss. But no, didn't we actually have to fight him though for the... Is the Prowling Manus needed for the Dark Souls 2 Platinum? No. So I must have not fought him then because I don't remember ever fighting him. Or Magus. No, wait, Prowling Magus. Oh, that's a different fight entirely. Bruh. Okay, that's sorry, my bad. My bad. Yeah, I kind of bored and just kind of got through him. Pursuer. Now, a lot of people had a problem with the Pursuer, but I actually kind of didn't mind him, actually. I kind of put him into good category. He was fun to fight against. Rat Authority. Jesus Christ, I've got so many bosses we didn't fight, actually. Well, that's the thing. When I first started doing this, I didn't really focus on that, so... No, Rat Authority, yeah. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he was average. I guess he was average. I kind of killed him quite quickly. Rat Vanguard, that was funny. Those were rats. Those rats. But kind of boring, to be fair, because you just had time to kill a lot of them. No, wait a minute. Ruined Sentinel. Oh, that fight. Oh, that kind of fight was kind of annoying, to be fair. Dealing with all those different guys in one area was... Not great. And a Serpent, I'd say average. Sin H. I didn't know we were doing, I didn't know we were doing math here, but yeah, Sin H. No. Doesn't ring a bell. Or does he? Depending on where he's based. How is he accessed? Because I do remember one area. Nah, I don't remember him at all. Sir Alone. Peak. The run up to him was a pain. Hated it. However, though, his fight, I felt so good. I felt so good after feeding him. And honestly, it was just cool. The arena he was in, just, yeah, I loved him. I will always... Out of any Dark Souls 2 boss, he's just the one I remember the most, and I just love him for it. Skeleton Lords... Pretty average. Smelter Demon. Now, he wasn't that bad. He was kind of annoying at some points, but then I didn't mind him as a boss fight, though. He was always, like, within reach. Like, I like bosses that feel like... And that's why I had a bit of a problem with Elden Ring, was that, like, with all these bosses I've had so far, they always felt within reach. It was just, I was bad. I was bad at the game, or I didn't get the style, nothing like that. But with Elden Ring, though, you go into the game. Obviously, you can go ahead and speedrun like these older games as well, and it'll be fine. You will still feel the same. What you would call it? Consequences of just skipping through it all. But then you're kind of forced to explore, and since it's all condensed into one world, it's a lot more manageable in that sense. So I'd say roughly, but so that's why even though Smelter Demon has a boss fight maybe wasn't as good, I still felt like he was within reach, which for me personally is a boss fight that I like because then you feel like you're constantly like you're actually going against you're going for a goal that feels like it's actually within reach and not just I'm gonna have to go somewhere else now to go ahead and just upgrade myself, which is really annoying, really annoying because well, a lot of these games aren't meant to be grinded out. They don't like intend for you to go ahead and farm a certain thing for like I don't know how long. I don't know how long. Um, and that's what kind of Elden Ring in that case kind of promotes, because if you have explored everything and if you have done everything else, then you're gonna have to go ahead and you're gonna need to quote unquote grind, which no, I'm not really a huge fan of that. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. The Rotten. The Rotten. He was average, I guess. He was kind of annoying at parts, but then obviously again, his run up was a bit annoying. But meh. Wait, what? Throne Guardians. Throne Guardians. Actually, no, they actually weren't that bad. So much hydration. So much hydration. Hell yeah. I put that as actually the Throne Guardians were actually I'd say great to be fair. They actually weren't that bad. As a boss fight, do you know what? I wouldn't mind them. Delicious. Thank you so much for the hydration. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm back. 3 hours doing a Muse Dash without a single illustration. I gave up. And I give up. Wait, Muse Dash? What even is Muse Dash? Also, to be fair, don't even worry about it. Yeah, I understand that pain though. But I never heard of that game actually. Twin Dragon Riders. I don't think I actually fought these guys. Did I? They sound familiar. Oh, those guys. Oh yeah, they were in like the later areas. Yeah, to be fair, we kind of beat them quite relatively quick. I'd say they're kind of boring to be fair. Um. Oh, so okay. Some some Kuna rhythm. Honestly, if you ever have the opportunity to buy yourself a VR headset, which I know is a tall order, but Beat Saber is the ultimate rhythm game. Okay, I have to be honest. I beat Spin Eternally on Xbox Plus, and I felt so good. Okay, Spin Eternally on Xbox Plus was my Dark Souls back then, so 100%. Yes, honestly, it's just so good. Genuinely, it was just so good. I don't even remember fighting her actually. Because yeah, honestly, to be fair, I wouldn't mind actually going ahead and I want to go ahead actually at some point maybe get Beat Saber, or get a VR headset. But I think it'd have to be Oculus though. I don't think a PSVR headset would be a good idea. But then it would be linked to my account though, so and that does mean achievements. But that's the thing. Like obviously Oculus is better, but it's like why would I go for an Oculus when I can just okay, I guess it could sideload mods to it as well. I don't know. Only reason I want to get VR is Beat Saber, I'm gonna be honest. So honestly, true. No, I get what you mean. Again, I played a little bit of it, and it was just so good. It was so good. Hopefully, like you have like some arcades nearby or something that you can at least go in and just test it out on. I think that's probably the most cheapest way. I think the normal geezer can go ahead and play something like Beat Saber if they have like an arcade nearby. And also, I don't actually remember fighting this boss at all. I don't remember fighting this boss at all. Um, Yeah, I do not remember that boss at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just chuck that into Haven't Fought. And similar to Vendrick. Vendrick. Have we fought Vendrick? No, actually, no. I think we did actually fight him. He was the big lad that was like in the dark room, and he had just took so much damage. Yeah, yeah, I remember him. I remember him. Yeah, he was average. He took a lot of damage, and you could die to him very quickly. So, Abyss Watchers. Now we're into Dark Souls 3 territory now. Abyss Watchers was sick. Good game. Good game. Good game. Love them. Very good. Yeah, my average game completion shot to a whole 41%. Hell yeah. Soon enough, that'll be a 50. That'll be a big old 50. Okay, that'll be a big old 50. Big old 50. We're actually making a kind of dent in this tier list. Jesus Christ. Aldrich. Aldrich. I didn't. A lot of people have a bit of a problem with Aldrich, and I was like, it's a good fight. I wouldn't say it's grand, but it's a good fight. I don't mind it. I like dodging, so. Ancient Wyvern, average. Scripted fight. There's another scripted fight, so. Champion. Champion. Gravetender, there we go. Don't sadly remember fighting you. I think I came across you, then maybe just went around you because I didn't really want to bother. I'd say I probably haven't fought them, to be fair. Champion Gundyr. Let me quickly just remind myself about what this guy was all about, because I feel like I remember him, but still though. So like, are all Elden Ring bosses gonna be in cheese? I could skip ahead and put Malena into cheese. Because we definitely did ski cheese Malena. Okay. We definitely did choose Malena. But to be fair though, like, yeah, I wasn't that bothered. I wasn't that bothered with the, but I would probably put her though, like in probably the probably average tier anyway, if I had to actually go ahead and. Oh, I know, but she hot. She. Yo, we're gonna leave for that one. But do you know what? I like what you're putting down. I do like what you're putting down. Okay, Malena. Don't get me wrong. Redheads. Anyway, carry on. Let's go here. I'm so baffled by the fact that Malena didn't heal Tech W. How the hell did she not heal? I think that's the thing though. For me personally, when I obviously fought her, I think if she did not have that heal feature, I feel like I actually would have been able. I feel like I would be able to go ahead and fight her and actually want to attempt to fight her. But then that whole heal feature just turned me right off. Because I'm like, look, it's one thing to do a bunch of damage to me. It's one thing to just get me to just no health in an instant. But it's another thing for then my progress to be undone on you. I just don't like that. I was like, no, I'm. However, though, to be fair, though, her cheese though was pretty fun though to do. Doing that jumping and all was quite fun. So it's what I'm saying. Exactly, it's what I'm saying. The redheads. What can I say? Anyway, Champion Gundyr. Champion Gundyr. He was in the dark. He was in the dark area. Like underneath. He was underneath. Everyone. He was actually kind of fun, actually. I'd say he was decent. He was decent, actually. Just don't get hit. Well, it's easy to say that when you didn't get healed. I've been reformed, going back to the grind. No issues. No issues. I would like to go ahead though, and maybe in the future we'll go back to Milena and fight her properly, but it's getting too close to work season again. But maybe in the future though we'll go back and fight her. I did try to actually go back, to be fair, but then there's no way to actually restore boss fight unless you had a specific save. So, but I do now know though that I think what we'll probably do though is that in the future we're probably not going to go ahead and get specific PS5 games. I would like to get myself PS4 games because they just are better. On the PS5, obviously they're upscaled, so it's massively better. But the whole fact that you can't just use a simple USB stick to upload your save data, I would have actually gone back and attempted to fight her again. But then I've already overwritten my save file. Because obviously we're going toward the platinum, which that took priority. So it was like, yeah, it's really frustrating. Yeah, Legend, just stick. Don't get specific PS5 games. Just don't bother. Make it a bit more easy on yourself. I didn't have healed, but I also didn't upgrade my health like at all. That was pretty much one shot, maybe two shot if I was lucky. How much health? Well, what was your health at? May I ask? Because we were on Vigor 50. No, at that point we were on Vigor 48 or something like that. Anyway, also Crystal Sage. Crystal Sage, average. Average. Dancer. Oh, Dancer was pretty cool, to be fair, though. Would it be... Oh, Dancer was such a good fight, though. It was fun. But would it be excellent, though? At the very least, Dancer was, like, top of excellent. Top of excellence here, has to be. But I just wouldn't say peak. I wouldn't say peak. I don't remember anymore. No. No. Ah, that's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Deacons of the Deep. Average. They haven't. To be fair, I can't think of it. I can't think of them actually being kind of boring because similar to the Rats Vanguard, they were just a load of people there to fight. Demon Prince. Now I don't actually remember. Demon Prince DS3. No, we never fought him. I don't think. Oh, no, did we? No. Did we? Oh no, we did. No, no, yeah, no, yes, no, 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 yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, no, 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 we didn't fight the Demon Prince. Not yet, anyway. I did fight her like twice though, not literally. Once with barely any health upgrades, and then my BF forced me to get 50 vigor. Yes, that would be a good idea. Yes, yes. Yeah, like, yeah, it would be a good idea. But I never told you that because it defeats my whole argument. But to be fair though, 50 vigor though is like the standard though, so it's fine. It's fine. What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? To be fair though, like yeah, it's still 50 vigor. I just didn't want to grind for that long. That's the only issue. Like I knew that obviously it was just better to go ahead. And I guess that's the only issue though is with the Milena fight as well. Like I feel like in a lot of ways you have to go in there with a lot of levels. So I did make it surprisingly easier. Yes, being a level 250, being a level 250 when there's me. Just barely scraping 110. Bloody hell. Also, Dragon Slayer armor, I'd say that was a pretty cool fight as well. I didn't mind him. He was pretty cool, actually. Gale, peak. 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 Gale is mwah, delicious. Exactly what you want. He was just exactly what you want from a fight. He's just delicious. Delicious. Oh, it's exquisite. Exquisite. Oh, we love him. We love Gale. We all love Gale. Gale's sick. And Great Word, yeah, he had balls. Great Word had balls. I think I'm average. Half-Light. Half-Light? Half-Light? Don't remember finding you. Don't even remember finding you. Half-Light go. And haven't fought yet. I'm be honest, the names and icons are too small for me to see, but to see the one blue horn thing in haven't wait, what? I'm gonna be honest, the names and icons are too small for me to see, but the one blue horn thing in Haven't Fought looks hot. Blue Sentinel, the blue smelter demon, is yeah, I haven't fought him. Yeah, basically he's the red smelter demon, or the normal smelter demon's long lost cousin, which didn't fight. Also, I do apologize. We haven't got a lot of these guys. To be fair, it's a pretty small screen to try and put everything in. I do apologize. It's a pretty small screen to try and put everything in. I do apologize. Index Gundia. So that's the one that you fight for the first time. Actually, I would say it's pretty good. As a first fight. As a first fight, actually, wasn't that bad. I mean, also, yeah. Yeah, I'd say it wasn't that bad, actually. King of the Storm. King of the Storm. My god, we have fought so many bosses. Oh, so that is the dragon that the Nameless King uses. Yeah, his first phase was fine, I guess. His first phase was fine, I guess. I say good, to be fair. Like, it was kind of fun to dodge around. Do a little dodge. But then he was also quite quick. Yeah. Maybe average. No, I'd say good. No, I'd say good. Midia. Now, I'm sorry. There's actually probably the most cardinal sin worthy haven't fought I've done yet, but I have not fought Midia. I want to go back and fight him. I'm gonna give myself treasure this. Maybe next year what we'll do is, because the next year I want to go back to the series, to be fair. Next year what I want to try and do is I want to try to actually go back into Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and maybe platinum them on PlayStation. So we'll be going back as well. And also, since I'm going to be getting the trilogy, I'll probably go back and play Dark Souls 3 as well. And we'll go ahead and make it specific to fight Medea, because he's sick. Nameless King, though. Peak gameplay. Absolute peak. Very nice, very cool. I like him very nicely. Oceros, my child. Oh, my child. Old Demon King, average. Pontiff Sullivan, I'd say he's a great fight. I actually didn't mind. To be fair, I think it's actually kind of cool. I put him in, but alongside Dancer and Abyss Watchers, though. Yeah, Pontiff Sullivan. I think Pontiff Sullivan deserves excellence here. He was a quite cool fight, actually. Sister Fried. Ooh, Sister Fried was kind of a good fight, though. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Sister Fried was a sick fight. Solar Cinder. Oh, I have to put him in peak tier as well. He was a really cool fight. Honestly, I have like nothing bad to say against him. Like, obviously, he was just alongside Gale, and having that music kind of revamp. Oh, so good, man. So good. Twin Princess. Twin Princess. Yes, 3. I can't remember. I can't remember. Oh no, twin prince. Princes. Twin princes. Okay. To be fair, they weren't that that bad of a boss fight actually. I put them into great. They were pretty cool. My bad. I put him into great as well. Just for his music. Vort. Voldemort. Voldemort. He's a very nice man. A very, very nice man. I liked him. I like him quite a lot. Wolnir. Wolnir. Wolnir DS3. I cannot remember. Oh, that big old skeleton. Yeah, the big old skeleton man. Yeah, good. Yeah, I guess he was fine. Worked well. It's boss. Actually, I can't put him. Nah, I put him in great. Yorm. Did we fight? No, I think we did fight Yorm. I need to remind myself though. No, Yorm. Oh, Yorm. No, that Yorm. Yeah, put him in great. Good fight. Good fight. Abhorrent Beast. That's an interesting one. Abhorrent Beast DS3. No, that's not DS3. No, that's Bloodborne. Oh no, we're into Bloodborne now. Oh wait a minute. No, we're not even in that. So that's also DS3 as well. My bad. I keep on thinking I was in DS3 or something. But no, Abhorrent Beast. Okay, so now into Bloodborne territory. Yippee. Yippee. I like Bloodborne. I like Bloodborne. Abhorrent Beast was actually kind of a rollover. It was a good fight. Bit of a rollover though for me. I kind of went at him like later on, but I know that a lot of people actually kind of fought him at the start, and I got absolutely steamrolled. But also got Amygdala. Oh wait a minute, I don't like that name. Amygdala. Oh yeah, no, Amygdala. Yeah, that boss fight. Oh yeah, they were in the Chast dungeons. Ah. But then they weren't that bad though. There was actually a bit of a cheese for it, in a way. I put them into good tier. There was a bit of a cheese for them, but yeah, they weren't bad, but they weren't good either though. They weren't bad. No, they weren't great, but they are. I'd say they weren't great, but they were good. I'd say. Blood-starved beasts. Blood-starved beast. I'm trying to remember myself. Oh, that was the first guy that we fought. Yeah, this is interesting because this was the first boss that we actually kind of came across in the game, and I got really confuffled with him. I'd say he was good as well. I'd say maybe even average in some cases. But then he didn't. Yeah, because the thing that some of his attacks were annoying. Then he was quite quick and yeah, I'd say average. The Bloodletting Beast. Bloodletting Beast. Oh, that was him. He was only in the Charles dungeons. Yeah, he had this like huge centipede or whatever. He had this like huge centipede or whatever come out of him. Yeah, I'd say he was good. He was fun. Celestial Emissary. Boring. Cleric Beast. Cleric Beast Bloodborne. Oh, that's obviously the first guy we fight. Sorry, my bad. I have to remind myself. I'd say it was good. Obviously, nice music. I guess. It was fun. I guess first boss I did actually kind of come across in the game, properly. Interesting fight. But then, I think it deserves a great tier though, because he's like the kind of first guy you kind of get introduced to, and he is a cool guy actually. In all honesty. Dark Beast. I need to remind myself about how I need to remind myself how these guys look like, because a lot of the time I'll know how to rate them. I know how to rate them by their looks. By their looks. Oh, so similarly then. Okay, that makes sense. So similarly, oh no. So what was I left then? Fort. I don't remember. Um, good. Good, I guess. I'd say that's good, I guess. And then we could go ahead and just quickly do this well, and then there you go. So yeah, I'll say it's kind of good. Uh, Beatrice. Beatrice. There we go. Yeah, it's not updated. Okay, that's cool. I wanted to see if there was something that was updated, but they didn't. Oh, that boss. See, now I didn't actually. I'd say they're good-ish. Good-ish. Yeah, I say good. They weren't bad, but they weren't great either. Um, Father, Father Gask. Wait, Father. Oh, wait a minute. Father. Uh, Good Father Gas. There we go. Oh, him. I'd say he was also kind of good. I didn't really like his beast form. His beast form was really annoying, and it's mainly like the arena we were in. I didn't like. Now he was great. Gurman was a great fight. Very nice fight. I did like him a lot. What the hell is that name? Keeper of the Old Lords. Keeper of the Old Lords. Oh yeah. I know that fight. That fight was when we started actually understanding about parrying. Yeah, they were good. They were a good fight. Lady Maria. I Lady Maria. Wait, that was the. Oh wait a goddamn second. That was in the. Oh yes, that's when I started understanding about the game, and that was when it all good. That was even great, I'd say. Lawrence. Big man Lawrence. Big man Lawrence. We like Big man Lawrence. Yeah. Yeah, good. It was bad. Similar to his other form. Basically it's the same as Cleric Beast, but he's not on fire. Living failures. I'd say they're kind of annoying. Actually, no. I'd say boring. Yeah, more annoying than anything else. I didn't like them. Didn't like. No, I say they're not annoying per se. Actually, then they were the first boss fight though. I was like, wait a minute, I don't actually like this fight. Yeah, no, I'd say annoying. I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. Ludwig. Now he wasn't bad, but a lot of people had a lot of people said he was really good. But I kind of steamrolled him in the end. I didn't really kind of think much of him. Good boss fight. Good boss fight, but and his music's pretty cool. But and to be fair though, I guess whenever he starts neighing is pretty funny as well. Whenever he starts neighing, it's pretty funny as well when you talk to him later on. So, fond memories, but it was so quick that I can't even really remember much of it, if I have to be honest. But would it be on the same level as maybe Lady Maria though? Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I can give. I don't think I can rightfully give him good tier though. I'd have to go ahead and because he was a decent fight. Yeah, we'll keep it a great tier. We'll see what happens afterward. And then Martyr Logorathas, blah blah blah. Can't even spell a name. Oh yeah, I know him. I know him. He wasn't bad. Honestly, it wasn't bad. I didn't mind him as a boss fight. In some cases, actually, it was decently fun because it was like a lot of dodging and then just kind of like trying to get a hit in now and again. And I guess the run up was a bit annoying. to be fair, but yeah, I can put him in great tier. Merciless Watchers. Do I even remember doing that? Merciless Watchers. Oh, those guys. Oh, I think we have. I think we did fight. We fought them a few times. Yeah. Good. I guess they're good. But anything. Nothing. Any big. Murgo's Wet Nurse. I would say that was great as well. Actually, I'd say that's also great. That was pretty cool. Actually, I didn't mind that fight. It was actually quite fun in some cases. Actually. Mikalash. 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 Oh, him. Oh, him. He was good. I guess. It's pretty boring. And when you get to his final stage, I mean, especially when you're doing like New Game Plus Plus, it's just kind of annoying. But him as a character is really fun. Him as a character is really fun, but just not as a boss fight though. Moon Presence, kind of steamrolled. As his kind of like epic final fight, kind of steamrolled them. Because I just done so much challenge dungeons. But I would still kind of give them though the great tier because they were kind of cool. They were kind of cool. I guess I'm similar to German, yeah, because they're both pretty cool boss fights. Orphan of Kos. Oh. Oh, I don't know actually. I have mixed feelings about Orphan of Kos, man. I think out of any boss out of any boss I have really mixed feelings about him because I really want to put him into peak. I really like he was such a tough boss fight. So, and to be fair, some of his moves were also pretty cool as well. Maybe he's just bordering on peak. He's just bordering on peak. But it's just some of his moves I hated. But him as a boss fight though, his story, his honestly, like in the whole Dark Souls series, Sir Aloni, Orphan of Kos, they just stick out to me as just boss fights that I've worked so hard for and I won against. But Sir Aloni, but if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to put Sir Aloni maybe down a tier because honestly, like Nameless, and to be fair, even Nameless King, to be fair. Nameless King was fun, but to put them, but to put the Nameless King above Orphan of Kos, even Sir Aloni over Orphan of Kos, yeah, because the Soul Cinder was fun. Sister Freed was really interesting, like a quite. Actually, no, to be fair, I'm gonna put some of these guys down actually, because Sith I'm always gonna keep up there. Soul of Cinder, yeah. Yeah, that kind of, I want to kind of chuck down some of those guys because I feel like I put quite a few of them up in that tier, and I don't feel like that's really fair. I think it's mainly the excellent and peak tier I'm really am quite concerned about. But Orphan of Costo, he's so bordering on peak, but yeah, so close to bordering on peak, but just I can't give it to him because I just know that some of his fights just weren't really that fair though either. And also you got the Thenarium, the Thenarium, what? Oh, that's gonna be a lovely word to try and spell out. Wait, I think we maybe had fought him in the Char's dungeons. Miriam Dream, I think. No. Descendant. Oh, I think it might be Descendant. Marion Descendant. Oh, it was him. No, actually, that was the first guy that I started actually teaching about, obviously, parrying. I'd say he's actually kind of up there to great. And we got Elder as well, which, in, if you, I'd say I put them both into great. They weren't bad boss fights at all. But then, now actually, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that fight. I don't mind that fight as well. Pharmarian Queen, kind of steamrolled. Good, I guess. For such a long way, for such a long way up, I kind of feel like she kind of didn't really deserve that so much. Oh, it's quite a long thing. Anyway, also good Miss Bare Buns, welcome on in. We're doing a tier list of every single boss we fought in the FromSoft series, part of these ones. And maybe some others that I maybe missed. Rom. Rom was annoying. I didn't like Rom. Rom's annoying. I didn't like him at all. I didn't like him at all, man. I just didn't like him. He was annoying. He had all his spiders. He was just annoying. He was just annoying. Nah, we won't even bother with him. And what we'll do, also what we'll do though as well is I will obviously go ahead and upload this to the Discord as well. So you guys are, if you guys are curious, then you can see my official rankings. Shadows, they were good. They were a bad boss fight. Shadows, blah, blah, blah. They were a bad boss fight. There was snaky boys. I say probably even good, great actually. They weren't bad. They weren't bad. But actually, no, to be fair, okay. Great. I'm kind of glad to call good. I thought Ron was oddly easy until you get hit with a meteor. Exactly. I just didn't like it because obviously, well, the thing is, it's the spiders that really make the boss fight annoying because obviously the meteor is one thing, but it's the spiders that make things annoying because, like, they just one-shot you. Like, they just jump up and just like they just jump up and just take out your whole entire health. I didn't like him. I don't like him. Maybe the boss fight itself would have been okay if it didn't have so many minions. And to be fair though, he is trying to like, I don't know, compensate with the short legs, so I'm the same. The One Reborn. The One Reborn. Oh, annoying. So annoying. I did not like him. I did not like him at all. No, don't like him. Don't like him. I don't like him. He's not as bad as man-eaters. Don't get me wrong. Man-eaters are just bugged. They are bugged and annoying. Did not like him from Demon Souls. But the One Reborn, just stop. Please. Go away. I never want to speak to you. I never want to speak to you again. The Undead Giant. Let's have a look. Can't actually remember actually. The Undead Giant, I can't. Did I ever fight him? Did I fight him? I don't remember fighting him. No, I don't think I actually fought the Undead Giant yet. I don't remember him at all. Unless he's like, I don't know. I don't think I actually fought him. It doesn't seem like a guy that yeah. I don't think we did fight him. I had a cannon. The One Reborn was just a mutated Tower Knight for demons. Honestly, massively. I just did not like him at all. He was just despicable. He was despicable and not in a good sense. Okay, not stealing the moon sense. Okay. He was despicable. There's not another one. But I'll say probably into haven't fought though. I don't think I actually did. Vicar Amelia. Vicar Amelia. honestly, I think I remember fighting them. I think I remember fighting them, but they were just so quick. Yeah, no, they were so quick. Average. Average, I'd say. Watchdog of the old. Oh, that's such a small word. Watchdog Bloodborne. Yeah, it's him. He was. He was average, I guess. He existed. I didn't kind of like him, though. He was kind of annoying. Witches of Hemwick. Boring. Didn't really like him. They were just kind of straightforward. Now into Sekiro. Now into Sekiro territory. Now this is when things get interesting. This is when it gets interesting. Ape Duo. Annoying. Ape Duo could go suck a carrot. One of them is bad enough. Not two of them. Okay. One of them was bad enough. Not two of them. Screw them. Okay, I hate them. No, I hate to do that. No, I didn't hate the headless one. The headless one was fine. It was just the other monkey. It was just the other monkey, man. The other monkey can just suck carrot. Anyway, Armored Warrior, average. Ah. sort of thoughts on the Go Cliff. Blazing Bull, average. Chained Ogre. I think kind of boring, to be fair. I think in Sekiro, I was really excited, kind of expecting more from him, but yeah, it's kind of boring. Corrupted Monk. Oh, I remember watching the Jurassic Park series to it. To be fair though, anytime that I think of like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and obviously all these games, is that I also remember all the movies that I watched alongside them. Like for example, earlier I was watching or was it um Blood of the Wolf? Blood of the Wolf, I think. Fighting against obviously Rodan for the final time. So I'll probably go ahead and start thinking about how underwhelming that movie was when fighting him. But yeah, Blood and Monk. I remember watching the Jurassic Park or starting to watch Jurassic Park against him. So that was fun. Captain Monk, I'd say kind of average. He wasn't bad. He was just a huge tank. He was just a tank of health. Demon of Hatred. Cheese. Say cheese. Yeah, we did not find him at all. It was quite funny. It was quite funny. Divine Dragon though. That was a pretty cool fight. I'd say excellent. It was a pretty cool fight. I can't deny it. John Cards. I'm putting him to average. See, in some areas I would want to put him into annoying. Really, I didn't like him at all as a boss fight. They were just big and brutey, and they just did a lot of damage, and they just kind of hit me, and they were like sumo wrestlers, and I just didn't like them. Emma though was good. We like Emma. We like Emma. Generals, average. Genichiro. Mmm. Mmm. Very nice. We like Genichiro. We like the Genichiro, man. We like him quite a lot, actually. I'm putting him quite high up. I'm putting him quite up here. Genichiro is very, very high up there. I like him. I like him quite a lot. Great Shinobi Owl. Similarly, I'd say I like kind of Genichiro better. I like Genichiro better. You like it. Guardian Ape. Now, he has the same... Yeah, he has the same annoying factor as the Ape Duo, but he's at least by himself, and I didn't mind him. When we fought him initially, he just threw down at you, and that was quite funny. So, yeah, average. So as the first... Okay, I don't know how to even say that. I say good. I say even good. Yeah, that was actually not too bad of a fight, actually, if I have to be honest. Didn't mind that at all. Headless. Kind of annoying. I've never fought and fight him once. I didn't really like him as a boss fight. Luckily, we didn't have to do that. Now, Lady Butterfly, though, actually kind of slapped. Kind of slapped, to be fair. Kind of slapped. Yeah, that seemed like a good spot for them. Lone Shadows. Lone Shadows. Lone Shadows. Sacro. Wait a minute, are those guys the... Oh, those are those guys. Yeah, we fought one of them. Boring, I guess. They would. I guess I give them the privilege of having average. Long Arm Centipede. Now, this was the guy that got me that taught me about parrying. This was the guy that taught me about parrying, but I did not like him as a fight. Well, actually, no, I say average as well. He taught me about parrying, but to be fair, just spamming parry was just quite fun, to be fair. Spamming parry was quite fun, to be fair. So I'll give him the privilege. Miss Noble. Miss Nobles. Annoying. Oh, I don't like the Miss Nobles. I don't like them. Oh, in the water, good fight. Didn't mind them. Pretty decent. Maybe even going to put them in the great because, to be fair, they told me about parrying and all that, so I'd say that's pretty good. Owl Father. Oh, oh, better than Lady Butterfly. Better than Lady Butterfly. Lady Butterfly has a lot going for her, but like Owl Father just does what she does, but just better, which I loved. Screen Monkeys, kind of boring. Fair. Seven Spears, we fought one of them. Oh, Seven Spears, yeah, we fought them. Again, it was average, I guess. To be fair, I just like doing the Mikuru counter. Shimon Warrior. Kind of annoying. That Terra build-up, man, is so annoying. Sure and oh, this is when... Okay, now this is when things gonna get very, very specific. Wait a minute, is that the... Which version is that, though? No, that's his... Oh, that's his Elder version. I say his Elder version is maybe... Yeah, his Elder version is maybe by there, I'd say. Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes? Oh, you. Annoying. You can stay into annoying. Don't like you. Now, Sword Saint. Sword Saint. Oh, now this is gonna be a really interesting one now. I'm probably gonna say you're in peak. Let me be fair though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this. I kind of liked the Owl Father fight though more, if I have to be honest. Also, my play PS5 went into rest mode again. Sorry, PS5 went into rest mode again. I like that like obviously music in the background, but then obviously that just happens. So yeah, Owl Father, Sword Saint Ishin. That's a really interesting combo. But do I like? I kind of liked. Owl Father was so good though, but then Sword Saint Ishin. They have to be on like the same level. They have to be on the same level, man. Because like they're better than the Orphan of Kos. Orphan of Kos obviously just made me feel so good when I fought him. Yeah. That it's so I'm gonna have to I kinda like the Owl Father a little bit more, but I know that the Sword Saint Ishin was just such a good fight as well though. Okay, I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it at that. Bloody hell. True Monk. Now, it was a good fight, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it was as good as I thought it was gonna be. I say excellent tier because he was pretty cool, but like it was when he summoned his shadows that was really annoying. I hate when he summoned his shadows. White Serpent, kind of annoying actually. Didn't like him. Kind of annoyed him actually. Okay, so yeah, there, that's all of the Sacro ones out of the way then as well. Okay, yeah. Now, time for all of the Elden Ring stuff. Now, we haven't fought every single Elden Ring boss, I do understand. So a lot of these are probably going to be going to haven't fought. But for the ones that we have fought, or at least cheesed, yippee. So, Ancestor Spirit. Is our No Slayers game now? Average. Kind of average. That's when we kind of got really angry and just started really getting annoyed. Actually, no, it was Regal Spirit that we got annoyed at, not Ancestor. So that's a different one. But so they're actually exactly the same. To be fair, it's really interesting because Ancestor Spirit and Regal Spirit are exactly the same. They're exactly the same. So I don't know what's the point. What's the point of having two of the same boss? Don't know, but I guess it is. Astel, average. Fun design though. Astel was a really cool design, and I looked up a little bit of lore about them, and they're like a fallen star or whatever. Like they're kind of like an imploded star. To be fair though, Astel, kind of cool. Lore-wise, very very cool character. Really, as a boss fight though, they kind of suck, but lore-wise, really cool. Really cool. Bale. Bale. Oh, that's Bale. That's Bale the dragon, is it not? Yeah. No, we did actually fight him. We did go ahead and make sure we fought Bale in our own time. And to be fair, I'll be uploading the supercuts anyway, so you will be seeing me fight him. I'm fighting him. He was actually not bad. Yeah, I put him into great tier. Bale was not too bad of a boss fight. I didn't mind him. Now, Bloodhound Knight. Jeez Louise, we cheesed him. I did not want to even go anywhere near him. I fought him because we needed him for the 100 for the platinum off stream, but I cheesed him. No chance am I going anywhere near that boss. He is frustrating, annoying, a dingus, and can go screw himself. No, no chance. Go away. You stink. You stink. Commander gains similarly. Similarly, he can go into. I can't choose him as well. To be fair, I can't choose him as well. To be fair, he can go. Commander Nile, we cheesed him. We cheesed him a little bit. It was kind of funny. Consort Radan. This is the guy that we fought most literally today. We literally fought him today. What would I give him out of these fights? Great. He's a good fight. Decent fight. His second phase is annoying. Given some time, he's okay. It's just kind of frustrating how he works. But like as a boss fight though, you can't go wrong with Radan. Consort Radan. You can't go wrong with it. It's like which I have to give him. You can't go wrong with Radan. I just don't like the fact that he just kind of like just comes out of the sky and just kamikazes you. That's the only part I don't like. He just comes out of the sky and just kamikazes you. So yeah. I give him the privilege of great tier. But he's not too bad. The Crystallians, I don't think I fought them as a boss. I did fight them separately, I believe. I fought them separately. I don't think as a boss though. Crystallians. No, actually no. We did fight them as a boss. Boring. I can't fought them. I kind of fought them later on, but actually, honestly, even at my level, I still consider them annoying. Dancing Lion, we fought him. Average, I'd say. Average boss fight. Deathbirds. Kind of annoying. I didn't really like them. I want to make sure that I remember specifically do it. Yeah, Deathbirds. Yeah, kind of annoying. Honestly, I didn't really like them. I didn't really like them at all. Demi-human. 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 Demi. We didn't fight them. We didn't fight them in the end. It doesn't seem. Also, it seems like wait a minute. Oh no. Well, that's fallen. I suppose I had up earlier. It's fallen. Imagine that. No, I don't think we actually fought them. Dragon King Soldier. Dragon King Soldier, interesting. Dragon King Soldier. I feel like I fought him. Oh no, I did fight him. Yeah, he was boring. Yeah, kind of boring. I didn't really kind of feel much for him. Elden Beasts, similarly great. I wouldn't mind him. I didn't mind him as a fight. Elena the Bride. Wait, what's that? Okay, I need to remind myself about these fights. Elena of the Briar. Oh yeah, I know him. He wasn't bad actually. I'd say he was decent. I'd say he was good. I didn't mind him. Didn't mind the boss fight. Erdtree avatars. Now we didn't actually ever fight these guys. I specifically went away from them. Do I really want to go back and fight them? No. I didn't really feel any need to, really. But eh. Erdtree watchdogs. Erdtree watchdogs. Oh yeah, no, I know that boss. Yeah, that was a really quick one. Kind of boring to be fair. Fallen Star B. So that's the first version. Where's the crystallized version? I want to make sure that we have the crystallized version somewhere in here. Tree Sentinel, Onyx, Wormface, Valiant, Mimic Tear. No. Where is like the? I don't know where the other one is. There's two of them. There's basically one that's his crystallized form, and then there's another where it's his big one. Oh, it's crystallized version. Well, for at least his normal version, it was still kind of annoying to fight. Still kind of annoying to fight. I'd say maybe even boring because obviously, honestly, yeah. I think for both versions, I'd put them into boring. If it doesn't come up here, that put them both into annoying. Should I say, not boring. These champions, we kind of steamrolled. So as a normal boss fight, though, yeah, I guess average maybe. Fire giant, average. Flying dragons. The flying dragons weren't bad. I'd say put them into average. Average again. All the dragons are kind of average, to be fair. Godric was pretty cool, actually. I'd say put them into great, actually. Godskin Apostle. Godskin apostle. Oh no, him. Yeah, so yeah, it's the big version. It's a big version. Um so I'd say yeah, God-Sticking Apostle. I think, well, okay, so him on his own average. Godskin Duo, I'd say it was a good fight. Honestly, I didn't mind them because obviously when you have loads of them at the, if they weren't actually a bad fight, and I'd say similar to Godskin Noble, kind of average fight as well. Maybe I'll probably put Godskin Duo and Godskin Noble as like that one because they weren't bad. Golden Hippos were annoying. I didn't like them. I like them at all. They're not very fun. Goldfrey. Goldfrey. He wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. The grafted skill. Grafted Sion. Yeah, him. We actually went back to fight him. So like actually normally as well. I'd say he's an average fight because obviously we need to get him to go back to Moog's palace, or like at least that's kind of area where the bird is. So then obviously we can get some stuff. But yeah, I'd say it's an average fight. Horror Luke's. To be fair, I'd say as a boss we didn't cheese. Honestly, great as well, I'd say. Yeah, these guys were not very fun though. That can go by there. Loretta. Loretta, let me just quickly remind myself actually. Loretta. Loretta Elden Ring. Yeah, that boss. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was a good though. It was a good boss fight. It wasn't too bad actually. It was pretty cool. Magma Wyvern, average. I remember fighting them. It was pretty straightforward. Melena. Oh, but they are. How can I put them into both cheese and also I know, but they are. I want to put them both into that cheese. Yeah, I significantly cheesed her. I did not fight her at all. But let's just say that like I don't know how I could possibly do this because the thing is, realistically, I did cheese the hell out of her. We didn't fight her at all. We're doing her like obviously skip, but then also she kind of deserves to be there as well. So yeah, I'll put that there. Malekith. Malekith was actually that bad of a fight, to be fair. I'd say great even. Yeah, I put him in great. But also, I also want to comment a bit more on Melena as well. Again, I didn't mention this earlier, but if I had a save file, alongside, like alongside, our experience, and obviously I would have actually wouldn't mind that. To go back and actually fight her properly and see if we can get anywhere with it. But the thing is, though, like, I just out of all these bosses, you've had like so many bosses in the FromSoft franchise, so many of them, and none of them, not a single one of them, healed from attacking you, and so quickly as well. I didn't like that. Because personally, it's just I make a lot of mistakes in a fight, but I want to feel like I can still make it. If, for example, I just absolutely botched it. Let's say I absolutely botched it. And I've just done a bunch of like I've just hit a bunch, but maybe you have that perfect streak where you're like, okay, coolio. Now it's ready. I just did like the fact that like she could just heal all the way back up, and then all the progress is undone. So that's why I was just like, no, I'm gonna have to cheese her because we would still be on the game now. We'd still be on the game now. And personally, like I don't want to like burn myself out. But if I had though a save file, because obviously on PS5, the disc version anyway, you can't save the game and go back to it. Like you can only upload it. You can only upload it to the drive, which is really frustrating. And I've learned my lesson now that I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to be getting a PS5 game if I can help it because the fact that you can't upload your own game save data is just really frustrating. Because obviously they allow the option to go ahead and get your own USB stick, but they just allow for PS5 consoles, PS5 saves for some reason. So, which I guess works on me because obviously I'm buying it to obviously go ahead and get past it. But yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Maybe in the future, if we go back, what I would like to do though is I'd like to maybe get myself a PS4 version of Elden Ring next, which I might actually do to be fair, because I do want something for my shelf anyway. But I'm not gonna bother with PS5. PS5 games are just not worth it. Not worth it at all. Anyway, so Margit, but yeah, in the future I will go back, probably fight Milena. Maybe we'll fight Milena, but for the time being though, no, not really. I'm happy with at least doing that cheese because that cheese was quite fun though. That cheese was quite fun to pull off because it was interesting at the very least. But no, so Margit though, I'd say, yeah, good fight, good fight. Mesmer, I put him into great. He deserve being great here, not without a shadow of a doubt. Metier, I don't remember him actually. No, we didn't fight him. He's like a really cool boss, actually. Jesus Christ, did I actually skip him? I didn't fight him. He's just a bunch of thumbs. He's a bunch of thumbs. That's pretty cool. Midra, yeah, we did actually get on defeating Midra though. Average fight, pretty cool. Mimic Tear, boring. Moog. Wait a minute, do we have his other form? We only have Moog. Period. There's two versions of him. But then they're both kind of good, actually. No, to be fair, both of them kind of good. I kind of cheesed Moog, though, on his other phase, so... I'll go ahead and cheese him, but... There's technically two of them, though. There's technically two. I thought, I thought, obviously, Moog, the one in the catacombs... normally, but I did. I put them in. I don't know about their heart. Yeah, sorry. I put them into. Yeah. So, can we have like two of these? Can I have two? No, we can't have two of these. Um. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna go ahead and just keep that to that. I think. I did technically cheese his other more harder version, which that's what everybody kind of looks to anyway. So I would say I cheesed that version, but I did go ahead and fight his normal version. So I apologize. Morgott. So last few bosses now. He was in that arena. He wasn't bad. Oh no, the like game. Don't say it again. Um, did we fight him? I don't know actually. I feel like we did. No, we did fight him because he was the guy with the big old hammer. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say he was good. I'd say it was a good fight. Good fight. Knights Cavalry. Knights Cavalry, average. Nox Warriors. Nox Warriors. Uh, those guys. I don't think I actually fought those, but then they were like their own arena, I think. So, yeah. Omen Killer. Omen Killer Elden Ring. Oh, him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I didn't end up fighting him. I just kind of like skipped around him. Onyx Lord. Onyx Lord. Where was he? He was in that main arena. I don't actually remember him. Actually, no. I don't think we fought him either. Patches we didn't fight either, which is kind of sad. I feel like I would have liked to have fought Patches. Played CX. CX. Oh, him. Cheesed him. Oh, I cheesed him hard. But the thing is, though, it was a 45-minute cheese. Again, you guys will see it in the Super Cup, but yeah, we cheesed him hella hard. It was 45 minutes of basically me going back and forth. It was kind of boring. But I fell asleep, to be fair. Uh, so yeah, I put in the cheese. First and night. I didn't get around to fighting him. So many bosses. Yeah, Radagon. Radagon was a great. It was. I'd say put him into good as well. He wasn't bad at all. Red Wolf. I don't think we got it right. See, this is what I'm saying though, man. Like, I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to get to many bosses in Elden Ring. Red Wolf, yeah, Red Wolf. Okay, we already fought him. Yeah, he was average, I guess, in that case. Renela? Oh, Renela. Renela. So what was that? What's that first version though? What's that first version though? Oh no, him. Oh no, he was annoying. But then kind of average. No, I'd say actually no. I'd say he's good. As a boss fight, he's actually not that bad. Renela, yeah, average as well. Pretty cool as a boss fight. Maybe like again, her scenery kind of carries it, but her as a boss fight is kind of meh. Ringleader, Alito. Wait a minute. Ringleader. Oh no, was it? Oh wait, was it Ringleader? Ringleader, or Ringleader that I actually fight? No, I fought Ringleader. No, he was the one that was really annoying. What was the Bloodhound Knight then? No, he was a different boss fight entirely. My bad, he was a different boss fight entirely. Um, but I think I do remember fighting him though. Do I? I can't remember fighting him at all. Actually, no. I'm gonna move that back up to here actually, because I don't think I actually fought the. No, it was really that was really really annoying. Romina, they're good. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Rykard was actually more. I think as a boss fight he works okay, but yeah, I didn't really. No, he was good, I guess. Skirtree Avatar. I didn't mind them. I didn't mind Skirtree Avatars. They were quite fun actually to fight, if you can get up close to them. Star Scourge. Yeah, to be fair, honestly, that Radan, not too bad of a fight either. Sir Gideon. average. So maybe good. Yeah, I mean good. Tibia Mariner, more annoying because obviously just kind of fought the big version. I didn't like them. Tree Sentinel, average. Tree Spirits. Oh no, was it the Tree Spirits? Very fought. Scourge Tree Avatar. Scourge Tree. How's it going, Skinny? Welcome on in, man. Scourge Tree Avatar. We're just finishing up our tier list of thingies. Oh no, we didn't actually. Did we fight him? No, we did. I think we did fight him briefly. It wasn't. It was still. I'll say it still was good. I guess. Tree Spirits though. Yeah, those guys weren't that bad actually. No. Maybe I put them actually down to here actually. Oh, how are we feeling? We're not doing too bad. We're basically just kind of finishing off our thing now actually. Valiant Gargoyles. Valiant Gargoyles. Oh, those guys. Oh, those guys. No, they were annoying. They can go into annoying. And then Wormface. Wormface. Didn't get anyone to find him. So there we go. So these are all the guys. This is my tier list. This is the tier list. I want to save this. I want to save this. Download image. Download, please. Sick. W tier list. There we go. That is a big boy. I'll go ahead and post it on Discord if you guys are curious. I'll post it on Discord if you guys are curious. There, I put it into game and chat. There we go. For my official tier list of all the bosses so far. We'll have to go back though. Oh, that's a bit annoying. There you go. But yeah, honestly. Imagine that. I don't know anything even about one of those pictures, but yeah, go tier list. No, it's okay, man. It's okay. To be fair, it's a big tier list. And this is over the past like 2.5 years of fighting like Dark Souls games, but not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. But yeah, though, I think really like all these guys down here, like between obviously Milena just being cheesed, Demon Hatred being cheesed, Ringleader Mato being cheesed as well, Man-Eaters. We got a lot of these guys by here are from Elden Ring that we haven't fought yet. One of them being mainly so that's the thing. That's why I don't like actually going ahead. That's why I'm not really a big fan of like trying to do 100% of every single game, because now we do have a reason to go back. We have now a reason to go back to Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, maybe Bloodborne. But generally though, I think that's a so it's like you can kind of go back to these games and feel like yeah, there is something to go back to. There's always something to go back to. So, but then obviously you got annoying. It's kind of all those boring old heroes, kind of boring, I guess in that case. Those are the bosses from one game. No, this is the bosses from the whole FromSoft franchise. So from Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and then obviously Elden Ring, and obviously all their DLCs. So, yeah. But no, so yeah, obviously though, up here though, these are where the big ones are. Gale, it will always be first, but where's our father from? Our father's from Sekiro. Our father's from Sekiro. It's an optional guy you can go ahead and fight. But you obviously that is needed for the platinum. But basically it's basically in the same arena you fight Lady Butterfly, you go ahead and you can go back, and if you follow along Great Shinabi's Owl plot line, or the plot line, you can actually fight his more stronger version, and he was sick. He was so cool. I loved him. So close to Sword Chain, but yeah. But yeah, definitely tears. Definitely push into so yeah, definitely. But yeah, this tears will obviously change though as time goes on. But I think I'm happy with that though. But Gale though, I think we can. He has to stay on top. He has to stay on top. He's so cool. And Sif as well. Sif's so cool. I love Sif. We all love Sif. So it shows how much I know about Sekiro. Well, honestly, man, whenever you get the opportunity, get it. Of course, whenever you get Sekiro up, that get it because it's so cool, man. Such a good game. Obviously, like at start. But please get it like cheaply though. Don't get it at full price. Don't get Sekiro at full price. £25 or less. That's the kind of goal. But which I know that Steam does do a like a thingamajig, but yeah. But of course Sif's up there. Yeah, Sif's so cool. Oh, we love Sif. We love Sif so much. And also and then Oath of Cost was such a good fight. I loved him. Such a difficult one as well. 17 hours. Like, no, not 17 hours. Like 13 to 14 hours it took us to fight him and beat him at level 57. But then that's the thing, though. Like, that's the thing. I know what it's like to fight a boss at such a low level. At such a low level. But still feel like he's within reach. Because if you get, obviously, because obviously you're able to, like, you know that you've done all the grinding you can. You just done all the grinding you can. But although he was difficult, the parries, everything, like, it was always within reach. Now, Elden Ring, it's like, nah. Nada. Nada, G. You gotta grind for that. You gotta grind to be able to fight the next boss. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I want to fight the next boss now. I've made it here, didn't I? So. Which, hey, I can't deny it. I can't deny it. I just started playing Liza P. Honestly, though, that's a good shout. That's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout, actually. You have to tell us how that goes. To be fair, that sounds like a really good game, actually. From what I've heard. I can't get the check-in points. Something broke for me. You can't get the check-in points? What do you mean? Everything's working on my end. I'm sorry, man. It might be that Twitch is just being really strange. That's normally the case most of the time. I have like a green icon to get them, and I click that, and then nothing happens. Oh, okay. Wait, if I go ahead and just do this, can I check? Yeah, no, it's definitely on, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But no, though, I think, though, what we'll do, though, Legends, is that this is our tier list. I'm happy with it. We're gonna go ahead and close that out. Is there anything else we want to put into here? Not necessarily, no. We'll go ahead and just put that out now. Oh, that's my picture. And there we go. So, that's obviously this is Elden Ring at the moment. But no, though. Can you use a reverb fart? For, don't even worry about it, man. I got you, man. I got you. I'll do a reverb fart just for you. Just for you. Right. It's so fun so far. I just beat the tutorial boss so far. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. But no, though, I think that what we'll do is that we're gonna go ahead though and rate somebody. We're gonna go ahead and rate. Oh, do you know what? We haven't said hi to Miss Banjo in a hot minute, G. Oh no, we haven't said hi to Miss Banjo in a hot minute, man. We need the big one. Let's go! Stonkage! We got stonkage! Oh, let's see so much stonkage. But no, though. So yes, Legends. Really, that's it now for a little while. In terms of Souls-like, I'm gonna take a bit of a break. It's much what we've done. Well, for the time being, anyway. I'm probably gonna go. We're gonna go back. I think to Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls, and maybe Elden Ring again to maybe fight Milena properly and see if we can actually fight her properly. But that'll probably be more like next year, though. Since I'm kind of burnt now on FromSoft for a little while. However, though, the Dark Souls series, though, it's been sick. I really have enjoyed it. It's been really, really cool. But to know that obviously there have been some bosses we haven't fought yet kind of makes me want to go back, which is nice because then it gives us a reason to play these amazing games. Because really, there was a lot of games I could have played within this time. And I think this was a fantastic series to play through. And yeah, it's really opened up our kind of gaming horizons in a way. So it was a good stream, even though I watched like a 1/20th of it. No, it's fine, man. Well, if you really wanted to look at the whole stream, and you can look at look at the tier list. That's basically it. But no, though. Honestly, though, I will probably go back though to like Souls like games though. No, without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, like generally, FromSoft franchise is really good, and even though Elden Ring, in my opinion, and also as a tier list as well, if you guys want to know in terms of my rankings for the games, probably Sekiro and Bloodborne is like S tier. They're both amazing games. I love them to bits. They're so cool. They're so close together. I'd say Sekiro, maybe Sekiro a little bit more than Bloodborne to be fair, because I just love Sekiro. Then you have Demon Souls, because Demon Souls was just fun. Dark Souls 3. Then below that, Elden Ring. Below Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Souls 1 I just don't remember much of, and then obviously Dark Souls 2 had Sir alone, so I was really happy with that. So yeah, really, like, Elden Ring, although it wasn't as good in my opinion as Dark Souls 3, it still has a lot going for it. And I still think that for a lot of people, it's their introduction to the series. So whatever can get you to play these games, then play these games. Amazing. But for me personally, though, as somebody that started off on Demon Souls and then ended off on Elden Ring, it probably would have been better to go the other way around because it's like then it doesn't feel so jarring when you're been playing this one franchise for like the past 2 years, 2.5 years, and then suddenly they just change. So it's like, yeah, makes it a lot more easier to digest. Especially for like even with even with Dark Souls 2, it was jarring, but it wasn't bad. But then Sekiro though was similar. I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, mixed feelings on Elden Ring. But to be fair though, it's still having mixed feelings on Elden Ring is still like a B. It's still like a B compared to what we currently are being fed in terms of video games. So I'd still say that it's a huge W. It's still a huge W. But no, though, honestly though, Legends, although our time playing FromSoft is gonna stop for a little bit, whilst I probably bash my head against courses and well, education. We'll still be playing plentiful games though. And the next game we'll be playing will be more than likely Death Stranding. So yes, if you're wondering, anyway, because obviously if you guys are basically just paying through me doing a huge tier list, so you might as well get a little bit of a hint. We'll be playing some Death Stranding next. And then after those two, and after that game, would be Star Wars Unleashed, which then Sir Goat gave us. The reason why I'm not doing Star Wars Unleashed first is because Death Stranding is more intensive on our system, so trying to get that done and out of the way would be quite important. So doing that, then I'll go into Star Wars Unleashed, and then I'll leave the rest then to your imagination. I leave the rest into your imagination. But I have heard a lot of good things about it at the very least, so I think it'll be fun. But anyways, though, it's my time to head out. It's time to head out and be free with the fishies, and then probably start stockpiling then my Dark Souls games and my FromSoft games then for either Christmas or next year, where we can go ahead and just go back at it and just maybe platinum them all on PlayStation. Yippee! But anyways, though, what we're gonna do though is that we're gonna go ahead and raid the man, the myth, the legend, Perfect. I got an idea. We'll go ahead and say hi to Miss Banshee because she is sick. She is sick of Onos. Pog. Uh, alright, Flop. Cheers, Flop. Well done on all the games, man. You're the GOAT and an absolute legend. Oh, you're GOAT, and you're legend, and you guys are all legends, and you guys are all GOATs. I wouldn't be playing these games if you guys weren't watching. Really. I wouldn't be playing these games if you guys weren't watching. I'd probably just default to Minecraft, or better yet, not play any games at all. So thank you for giving me the motivation each and every day to go ahead and play these games. And really now it's on to the next franchise, really. I don't, because yeah, to be fair, we got some next. We need some more franchises to play through, man. Also, don't get me wrong, like, I love the FromSoft games, but we need to go ahead and start playing the other ones. And there's things like Doom and Fallout and all these great games that we need to play as well. Can't forget about them. Can't forget about them. And then probably at some point default back to FromSoft because challenges maybe I might be itching for that challenge again. Anyway, I'm ahead on the Legends. I'll be back on tomorrow with a new game. So stay tuned. Or if you just were interested in my FromSoft journey, then well, sorry, sorry for that. But no, have a good one, G's. Be safe, okay, and yeah, I will see you all very soon.